My name is Connor Bloxham. I'm from St. George, Utah, and I serve my mission in Micronesia. I'd have to say the people there, they're just really humble. One of the areas I served in was these little tiny islands called Chuk. They're really small, just really beautiful. So most of the time I was living right on the beach. The thing with Micronesians, is there's always those connections to be made. I know a lot of their families back in Micronesia. Like when I came here, I'm already friends with them on Facebook, and I just hit them up and hey, we'll come in. And they're like, okay, yeah, come. We'll chow, whatever. I really fell in love with the Micronesian people and the culture, and the students here, they kind of emulate those same qualities that Micronesians have that I really like. They're just good friends. They're very positive. They're very just good examples to be around. So that's kind of something that I try to be exposed to that, because that's something that I hope to be like that. They're very accepting of the gospel. The gospel is moving very quickly there, and so I was really fortunate to be able to be a part of that and see that. Just for example, there's one young man I was teaching. Met him just at the park one night. First time meeting him, he was so excited about the gospel. He wanted to be a missionary like us. He wanted to come out teaching with us, even though he had just learned about it. It only took a couple weeks before he was baptized. Even though his whole family was strong Catholic and didn't support it, he still made that decision to join the church because of his example. A couple months later, his whole family also joined the church. Just readjusting to life after the mission. When you're a missionary, especially if you're serving in a place where you're exposed to a whole new culture, and you kind of have to learn that culture and some of the customs of the people there. And as a missionary, I worked really hard to achieve that. Having to go back home, a reverse culture shock, I guess, where you're having to relearn those things that you were doing before your mission. It took me a long time, just because I wasn't willing to put myself out there and be back in that normal life outside the mission. Just put yourself out there, and just find a purpose. For me, that was the most helpful thing. Coming to BYU, going back into school and studying and figuring out what it is I want to do with my future. Social media. Thank you too.